Hello everyone and welcome back to another Jurassic Park video. I have something a little special for you today. We're going all the way back to the original film and we're going to be looking at a little bonus featurette from Jurassic Park.
When I saw the film for the very first time, it took my breath away. I cried when I saw that image, when the camera pans after I've looked up.
We had a...
I think that's one of the few moments in my life where I can look back and genuinely say, there's magic, in the universe, in the world, in my life. Very few things over the years have captured the essence, the thrill, the excitement, the wonder that opening scene captures. When they first get to the island, when Grant and Ellie and Malcolm all see the Brachiosaurus for the first time, I still get emotional to this day, and I've seen this movie thousands of times.
Royal Command performance in London, and I sat beside Princess Di. So it was very interesting to watch her, and I think there's a scary bit coming now. Let's see if she jumps, and she'd jump out of her skin. That was, yeah, she was lovely, actually.
Kids come up to me all the time, and their parents, and they go, I've seen you 170 times because my child has to put it on every single night. They watch the same movie. It's like Howard Hughes, I forget, he watched one movie every day, didn't he? A movie like this turns all kids into mad, crazed, OCD nutcases. They can't stop watching the same movie.
I remember being in the theater, scared to death, when Laura Dern says we're back in business, and the raptor comes up to the fence behind her. I was able to be an audience member and actually feel it the way it was supposed to be felt. Ah, boy, there's nothing like walking out of that movie.
Yeah, I got to see Jurassic Park in theaters as well, and I've seen each subsequent film in theaters, and it's something that I insist on doing for as long as theaters are a thing. They're becoming less of a thing. They're shutting down like crazy all over the place. But be that as it may, we have Jurassic World Rebirth this year. And for all of the adult cynicism, and for as much as we've all become so jaded by the world around us, I'm so super psyched to go and watch this movie. And the fact that it's not just another Jurassic World movie in the World trilogy says a lot for me too. They got David Cope coming back, screenwriter from the first two Jurassic films. I feel like Spielberg was more hands-on with this one than he was for the World trilogy. I have all the faith in the world that this one is going to be good. I actually don't know if I think he and I are the same age. He really grew up to be a handsome lad, didn't he?
I know this. It's all the files of the whole park.
I was glad looking back on it after reading Michael Crichton's book and then seeing how my part was changed for Jurassic. Instead of being the younger sister and then the older brother, it was the older sister and the younger brother, and I got to have the expertise in the computers. And I think that inspired a lot of young girls as well to see, okay, I can actually do something that has to do with computers or mathematics and technology and be really effective.
You got it! Yes!
I definitely look back at Jurassic Park as being the moment when the explosion actually happened. And that's what was so thrilling to be around, because every one of the players, for all their technical prowess, we all led with our emotions in our heart. And I think that's the part that shows up in the movie. I think that the technology is warm in the movie.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They released this video to kind of coincide with the release of the Ultimate Trilogy on Blu-ray. This video, we're actually pulling this video from the Universal Pictures All Access YouTube channel instead of the official Jurassic World channel. I will do this from time to time. I do plan to try to watch as many of the Jurassic World YouTube channel videos as we can. Some of them I can't really do because we'll get flagged for copyright. They'll just block the video outright. So you have to tread careful ground when you're doing these kind of videos. But with the Universal Pictures All Access, they have a handful of old Jurassic Park videos. And if you go back and look at VHS tapes really, that was kind of an era before bonus features. That was more of a DVD thing. You know, with the DVD, it was an interactive menu. I know young people today won't really understand it, but you know, you had the remote and you could actually click and go through different menus and choose to watch these little bonus features, deleted scenes, director's commentary, interview with the cast, things like that. They were included on DVDs and Blu-rays and things like that. Now you have to find that stuff uploaded to YouTube channels instead. But it's definitely worth seeking that stuff out, especially if you're a film buff or if you're into one specific franchise. It can definitely be worth your time to look for that material. It's one of the reasons I'm so adamant about doing a Jurassic Park playlist on my channel, is because I want to highlight this stuff. Maybe you like Jurassic as well. Maybe you've never seen this footage. I can at least kind of bring it to you. We could talk about it together. So I'm hoping that that's something good that comes out of this playlist.
5 fingers up here. All right, ready?
Yes.
5 fingers up right now. Put a finger down if you ever stole anything from a Jurassic Park shoot.
Ugh, I should have.
No, never. I'm not a thief. How dare you?
Put a finger down if you ever had a crush on any of your Jurassic Park co-stars.
Oh, come on, I was 12.
Does Ariana's sister count? No, she wasn't a part of the cast. No, so no. Clean.
Put a finger down if you cried during a scene watching Jurassic Park for the first time.
Okay, does getting scared count? Maybe a little tear of panic might have popped out when I was watching the screening.
No.
It's a velociraptor. It's inside.
Put a finger down if you got the giggles while filming a scene for Jurassic Park.
I can't remember, but surely I did. So we'll go like that.
What do you call a blind dinosaur?
I don't know. What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Do you think he saw us?
Put a finger
Do you think he saw us? I still think about that joke to this day. I don't know if the video's loud enough. I'll turn it up a little bit.
down if you still quote lines from Jurassic Park.
Did it today.
Put a finger down if your audition included lots of screaming.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't audition.
Put a finger down if you had auditioned for Steven Spielberg before Jurassic Park.
Yes, I did. Hook!
Put a finger down if you still have your rap.
Oh yeah, he was in Hook, I guess, wasn't he? Or did he just audition for Hook? Hook is one of those movies that I remember seeing it as a kid. I remember it was on TV from time to time. But I always felt weird about Hook. Hook was one of those movies that made me uncomfortable. I don't know why. Peter Pan in general makes me uncomfortable. Something's just not right about the story with Peter Pan. There's some... I don't like Peter Pan.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Put a finger down if you've got a face full of dino snot.
Definitely. Yeah.
I got some residual snot, but not the full face.
Come on. Up here.
You made it through.
All right, everybody. That's going to do it for today's clips. I had to adjust this face cam 3 times now, recording this episode today. But yeah, that's not a you problem, that's a me problem. So what do you guys think of today's video? Like I said, if you go over and look at the Universal All Access YouTube page, there's a lot of Jurassic Park stuff on there. You have to go into go to the video tab, and there'll be a little magnifying glass, and you hit search, and I just put in Jurassic. I didn't even bother with Park or World. I just put in Jurassic and brought up the list. That way we can bring up everything that they have without scrolling through years of just other movies, you know, because that's not what our focus is here. Our focus is this. But I feel pretty good about this playlist. We're a handful of videos in. I'm trying to make one every day, or at least every other day, so that I can kind of get caught back up to where we left off, because we are less than a month away from the beginning of Jurassic June, and I have a lot of plans for June, and I would very much like to try and get caught up as best I can before time gets away from me. But thank you for continuing to watch these videos. Thank you for subscribing if you have. There's the Discord, there's Blue Sky, follow me on there. I could use more people in the Discord to kind of hang out and chat. I have a section in the Discord for Jurassic World, but I think I primarily am the only one who really posts in there. Most of the people who are around for my YouTube stuff are really there for the gaming content and like all of the playlists I have for that, because I've been doing that for like 8 years now, you know, so there's a lot of videos on there. But I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with another video. I think it's about time we take a look at Beyond the Gate Season 2 and get caught up there. For that, I'm gonna need to do something about this face cam, and it looks so bad. I need to break down and buy another one. All right, see you folks.